Today's gonna be a cool day. We're actually going to be getting ready to build our battery system. And I think I'm gonna do a time lapse of this, but just wanna show you what I'm doing to get started. So what I've gotta do is I've got to make the cell structure. So I purchased these little thingies that click together. So I'm gonna slip them in like this. The thing that I didn't realize is that if you do threes, you're gonna end up with one that just needs to be a 1x, so I just cut one of them off. I'm not sure where I put the other section, but anyway, I'm gonna be building these. I'll also be unboxing these batteries to go inside of here. So it should be interesting. So as you can see, I'm connecting up the spacers that I purchased with it. These spacers cost around 20 bucks across the 3 battery packs that I'm going to be using them for, and I really think they're worth it for what they are. They allow you to stack the batteries in a very uniform way, and they give the batteries a little bit of space so they're not touching each other. It just gives you some extra insurance so that if there's an issue with the wrap, that you're not going to have any damage there. They are heat resistant as well, so if there is ever an issue, they probably won't melt unless there's a massive battery fire of some kind. I really do like them. So we're making all 3 battery packs. As you can see, we have one battery pack that is a 4P or a 10 amp hour battery pack, and then you have 2 5P battery packs or 12.5 amp hour battery packs. So this is going to be the configuration for the 3 batteries that I'm making today, and it's going to be great. So everything was going along really well until we got to this next section where I actually tested every one of these battery cells. So we need to make sure that all of the cells are within very similar voltage of each other to make sure that we're not going to have any issues. Okay, so I've got my voltage meter. Let's check the first one. We're looking for, remember, 3.6 volts is nominal, low is 2.5. The first one is 1.3 volts. Yikes. It's way too low. Second one, 0.7 volts. Way too low. Third one, 3.625. Okay, that's standard. Well, that was pretty disappointing. I went through every single cell of the 25P cells, and this is what we've got. These are the good cells. There are 50 cells that are above 3.6 volts. There are 18 cells that are in between 3 volts and 3.5 volts. And then we have 119 bad cells. These are under 3 volts. Most of them are 0.7 to 1.4 to 1.5 volts, which is well below the 2.5 volt range. And that's it. That's where we're at with the battery build, and it's kind of on hold until we get this all figured out, because they essentially sent me a lot of cells that are bad. Really, if we have 187 cells and only 50 good usable cells, that's really what they sent me, and I'm a little disappointed with everything. This is maybe a warning of like, hey, China cells might be a little iffy. I had the cells that were made by more reputable companies. I had both Panasonic and LG cells. All of them were great. So I don't think this is a 18650 battery store issue. I think this is a supplier issue. But we'll see how they handle the RMA and see what they do to get it fixed. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.